Welcome back, friends. It's Anders. Today, we are gonna be making some daisies. Daisies are a style of drink. More specifically, they are a category of drinks within the sour style drinks. I am intentionally not saying cocktails because cocktails are actually an old style of drink as well. But we're not even gonna go there. Daisies date back to the mid 1800s. And from back then to now, the definition of a daisy has evolved. So there are a lot of different kinds of daisies and the whole thing can be a little confusing. Luckily, I have done my research and I'm going to share with you what I've learned to hopefully help demystify this whole daisy debacle. It's not really a debacle. I did learn one thing, a little tidbit, is daisy back in the day meant excellent or extraordinary. So today, let's make something excellent and extraordinary. I'm gonna make two cocktails. The first is gonna be a Brandy Daisy, and it's gonna be in the old style. And then I'm gonna make a Gin Daisy in the new style. Two styles. I told you, daisies can be confusing. So, if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button for more sips, tips, and recipes, and let's go make some daisies. To the bar. All right, I'm gonna give this a try. I'm going to try to explain what the daisy is, why it's so confusing, why it actually irritates me a little bit, because everybody makes the daisy completely different, and it's okay. When I first started researching the daisy, I was looking for a definition, because a lot of drink historians, no offense, but a lot of drink historians tell the story around a cocktail, which is really interesting, but I really just wanted to know what the thing was. What is a daisy? The best definition that I found was in the Oxford Companion of Spirits and Cocktails by David Wondrich, because it's a dictionary. Excuse me while I put on my glasses. This is something you'll all have to deal with someday in your life. These aren't even my reading glasses. I've got another pair for reading. So I'm gonna hold the book out this far. The daisy. A sour sweetened with a liqueur or flavored syrup, lightened with a splash of sparkling water, and served in a cocktail glass, is a close cousin to the fizz, and like that drink, is an American drink of the 1870s. Thank you, David Wondrich. So we know it's old. And more importantly, the definition is a sour sweetened with a liqueur or a flavored syrup. I'd like to add that you could use both if you wanted. So it's an and or situation. So to make further sense of this, let's go back to the beginning, the 1870s. We see first print of this cocktail in 1872 in Jerry Thomas's Bartender's Guide, his second edition. I have a reprint of the 1887 edition, but the recipes are the same. In here are 4 daisies: brandy, whiskey, rum, and gin. And when I read through the recipes, what I noticed is there doesn't seem to be a clear through line with all of them. The Brandy Daisy is sweetened with a liqueur, the Whiskey Daisy is sweetened with a flavored syrup, and the Gin Daisy is sweetened with both. I'm wanting clear lines around what the daisy was intended to be. Clearly, I'm not gonna get it here. Now these were served smaller, served up, not on the rocks, and the bubbly water that was added was just a small amount. Nice looking cocktails, and they were very popular, but at the end of the 20th century, they fell out of fashion. Luckily, in the 1910s, bartenders started bringing the daisy back, although there were changes that were made. An example is Hugo Enselin. In his book, he has a daisy recipe. He gives you a clear template of what it is. Something to note here is that the sweetener he uses is grenadine, as opposed to a liqueur, and grenadine nowadays is a popular sweetener in daisies. Also, his presentation's different. He's serving it on the rocks, he's garnishing it with a bunch of fruit and mint. During this time, everybody was taking liberties with the bubbly water. Some were adding a lot, really lengthening the drink, and others were omitting the sparkling water altogether. I would say if you are omitting the sparkling water, you are jumping ship on the daisy entirely. You're also opening the door to any number of sour style cocktails that you could technically call a daisy, like the sidecar. You could argue the Hemingway daiquiri, a cosmopolitan, which brings me to my next point, the margarita. If I didn't mention the margarita, a lot of you would comment on this. Margarita is Spanish for daisy, the daisy flower. And it is a sour style cocktail that is sweetened with an orange liqueur, the traditional classic margarita we're talking about here. If you were to add a little bit of sparkling water to that, you would have a tequila daisy. And some people think that that is actually where the margarita came from. So today I thought I would make a couple different daisies for you, for me. The first is gonna be a Brandy Daisy based on the recipe found in Jerry Thomas's book, so kind of an older style. And the second is going to be a gin daisy. Not the gin daisy, because there really isn't such a thing. This is gonna be my gin daisy. As if I haven't confused you enough already. So, now the booze. Okay, first up we have the Brandy Daisy. To make this recipe, you will need cognac, Jamaican rum, orange Curaçao, fresh lemon juice, simple syrup, and sparkling water. Cognac is the base, but you can use any brandy here. After all, it is a Brandy Daisy. The Jamaican rum, this might surprise some of you because it's a Brandy Daisy and rum has its own daisy, the rum daisy. But Jerry Thomas liked to mix Jamaican rum with the cognac because they go really well together. My theory is that this is carried over from the punch era. It's really just used as an accent in this drink, so I prefer not to use one of the really strongly flavored Jamaican rums. Orange Curaçao is the liqueur that's gonna help sweeten this drink up. Lemon juice, freshly squeezed. After all, this is a style of sour. Simple syrup. This is my semi-rich syrup, so it's 1.5 parts sugar to 1 part water. It's all about the texture of the syrup. In fact, Jerry Thomas used a gum syrup. And then sparkling water. I've got Topo Chico. It's been my go-to lately since I can't seem to find my soda siphon. And we are gonna use a very small amount here. In fact, this drink is gonna be, in terms of volume, is really small. So let's build this one, the Brandy Daisy. We are gonna serve this up, so get your glassware chilled, and we are going to shake it before we get to that point, so grab a shaking tin. Let's start with the cognac. 3/4 ounce of cognac. To that, we'll add 1/4 ounce of the Jamaican rum, 1/4 ounce of the Curaçao, 1/2 ounce of fresh lemon juice, and 1/4 ounce of the semi-rich simple syrup. Hang on to the bubbly water for later. Now we can add ice and shake. We'll shake this up for about 10 to 15 seconds. So, grab a fancy, smaller cocktail glass and double strain right into said glass. Little room on top there, perfect for the sparkling water. Just a splash, say 1/4 ounce to 1/2 ounce at most. That's it, just a little boop, just a little boop. Ladies and gentlemen, the Brandy Daisy. Cheers. Ooh, lively. A nice drink. There's a little bubbles that you get at the very beginning, but this is actually why I like this drink served small, because over time, those bubbles are gonna die out. And for those of you who are cocktail savvy, you might notice that buried in this drink is a sidecar. Take out the rum, the bubbly water, and even the simple in my case, and you have a sidecar, which is one of my all-time favorite drinks. So yes, I love this one. It was a great recipe, but also the bartender who balanced it out just so did a very good job. Let's switch gears and make a gin daisy. To make my version of the gin daisy, we are gonna need a dry gin, Benedictine, fresh lemon juice, grenadine, as well as the sparkling water. As you can see, we've switched a few things up here. We added a flavored syrup, specifically grenadine, and I'm gonna be putting in more grenadine than the Benedictine. The Benedictine is really just gonna be an accent. So, of course, you want a good grenadine. Yes, this is the grenadine that I put in a bottle in collaboration with Portland Syrups, so I can vouch for it, but it's essentially the same recipe as my homemade recipe. So, if you don't want to buy this grenadine, you can make it. And the bubbly water, you're on your own. So let's build again. All right, so let's start with the base here. 1.5 ounces of gin. To that, I'm gonna add just 1/4 ounce of the Benedictine, 1/2 ounce of grenadine, onto the citrus. 3/4 ounce of fresh lemon juice. There we are, hang on to that bubbly water again. Add ice and shake. Say about 10 seconds, maybe. We are gonna pour this on the rocks. Pick your favorite lowball glass, drop in a few ice cubes, and strain off the cocktail into the glass. Now, I am going to double strain this just to get all of the ice shards, but if you like the ice bits in your drink, leave the double straining out, just pour it right in. And now I'm gonna add about 1 ounce of the sparkling water. Right on top. For garnish, we could add whatever we want. I happen to have a little bit of mint, so I'm gonna garnish this with mint. There we go. I'm gonna drop in my lemon wheel, and there we have the gin daisy. Cheers. Ooh, that's good. Nice, bright, slightly what's the herbal? The mint's really nice on the nose. The grenadine pops with the lemon juice. It's fizzy, and it's quite different than the other Daisy we have here. Great drink for summer. Both of these are. And this one is also, I have served this one on crushed ice as well. I will say that personally, I think Daisies are a little bit more of an advanced style of sour cocktails because not all liqueurs have the same sweetness level. So there isn't really a set formula of ratios for citrus to liqueurs. Did I blow your mind with this video? If so, let me know in the comments down below. Or did I bore you to death? Are you still here? Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Hope you try these cocktails. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have a go-to Daisy recipe. I will see you next time. Cheers. But I will do half an ounce of the grenadine, half an ounce of grenadine, right? Benedictine grenadine. Half an ounce of grenadine. I may have just come up with a new product. Grenadictine.